All right, so these guys are definitely teaming Weep Slayer and Average Gamer. They have a base right here. All right, so these guys are out from their base, but they are coming back. And so when they get back, their base is gonna be under raid. And this is gonna be a constant raid defense from them, trying to hold me off of their base. Fortunately for them though, I do have ESP, so I can see where they are. It's gonna be really hard for them to defend the base against an admin. One dead. There's both of them dead. They just got outplayed by an admin with ESP. There's really not a whole lot they can do, to be honest. They should have thought of that though before they started teaming, unfortunately. Ooh, they were freaking juiced out, boys. Holy cow, they were doing well for themselves. The Weep Slayer is heading over here. He did get a nice respawn. He's pretty close. Unfortunately for him though, I do know where he is. It's coming, but I do. Ooh, he actually got me. Wow. The ESP lags. So, like, I thought he was further away than he actually is. Alright, so I'm not going to go back with explosives because it's too obvious. I'm just going to go back with an M249. Bamba is making an appearance back on the server. Bamba was teaming yesterday, and I did some griefing on him. Unfortunately, the heli is giving away my positioning, so he does know where I am as well. And the heli is kind of softening me up a little bit. You're gonna have to go away, heli. Then we're gonna start C4ing the base, and we're gonna make them react. I can see him. See his little feet. I headshot him. I think he's dead. He's really low. Oh, he's down. Right, yeah. Man, that's unfortunate for him. Like, he just defended the base. It was actually a really nice play. Like, he came up with a shotgun. He probably was feeling really good about himself. Like, that was a really nice play. But somehow Eric Cartman was there again. And that's got to really be doing some psychological damage to Weep Slayer. They were doing so well for themselves. Fortunately, it was all illegitimate. Teaming on a solo server. It's like your average gamer is actually back. It's coming in hot. Unfortunately, though, I did know where he was, so I do have my ESP on. But it was a good try to reclaim the base, and oh my god, he's doing well for himself. 164 rockets. I don't know how he put his paws on that, but he must have been gone for a while. Sweep player's back, and he got domed, and it looks like he is out. We're gonna cast these goods into the fires of Mount Doom, so that no one can ever find them again. Weep Slayer is coming back. He's actually pretty close. He's hearing his base get demolished, and he's... I'm actually forced out here. Oh, he got me. Yeah, that was bad. I put C4 down and like I couldn't run back. With this armor set, we will purge him with holy fire. He's ran into a turret. No, Weep Slayer. He died to a turret. That was not very well played, my friend. He had a bunch of stolen goods on him too, which will all be cast into the fires of Mount Doom. It looks like Weep Slayer and your average gamer have reunited. Wow, it looks like he has found his share of M249s. How does he have that many M249s? I honestly have no idea how they have that many M249s, but they are doing very well for themselves, and they might actually end up making another base. I think I'm just gonna let them build, get the idea that they're doing well in their heads, and then I'm just gonna end them again. Looks like no one's over here. He's about to get double teamed on. But he's not alone. He's calling out team in the chat. But little does he know, he has a team as well. Got one. Weep Slayer is still up though. Weep Slayer has no idea what's going on. Weep Slayer, I just killed your buddy, dude. The guy had absolutely no awareness that his friend just died to me. Right next to him. I don't know how he got so many M249s, but we're gonna cast them into the fires of Mount Doom. Your average gamer is now reducing himself to killing bridges because he's so demoralized at this point that he can't kill players, so he's trying to just kill something. It looks like Weep Slayer has made it back to where it all began, in this cursed teamer base. The decision to base with his friend is one that he will grow to regret for the rest of his life on the server today. For whatever Weep Slayer does, wherever Weep Slayer goes, Eric Cartman will be there, watching his every movement, breathing down his neck Looks like your average gamer is possibly going insane with the amount of campfires he's laying down. Why is he laying down these campfires? No one truly knows. Shooting at the sky. Shooting at nothing. In pure frustration as to his predicament today. Looks like he will light them all. Is this some kind of ritual to give him good luck? Perhaps. Or maybe he's trying to burn the server down. Or maybe this is an act of burning through the character that he once was. Fortunately, the campfires are running out because the wood burning rate is higher on this server than normal. Leaving average gamer in a state of frustration. Why are the campfires burning out so quickly? He's asking to himself. An airdrop. He must go get it. Unfortunately, though there is a shining ray of hope in the airdrop, Eric Cartman is there. An airdrop, he exclaims, my luck has changed. Alas, no, however, Eric Cartman was there to extinguish the happiness, the way he extinguished the happiness of those players that he teamed on today. Looks like Weepslayer has been doing pretty well for himself. He's got an armor face mask. He's got a metal chest piece. Picked up a nice weapon attachment. It'd be a shame if Eric Cartman came out of nowhere and took that all from him. I'm missing. Oh no, I'm missing everything. Not on purpose. Oh, my shots are missing. Weepslayer, having exacted his revenge on Eric Cartman, is now feeling really good about himself and is now about to kill Eric Cartman for another time, and he's about to be feeling really good about himself. He doesn't even look at me anymore. He's in pure terror. I'm shooting right at him and he won't even look at me. Weepslayer just got a huge come up, a bunch of rockets. He's about to make some big plays. Life is looking pretty good for Weepslayer right about now. Unfortunately, Eric Cartman is back with his full arsenal, and he is ready to deliver justice.
What has happened to this place? I don't recognize it anymore. Used to be so fun and special. What is life worth living for?
Your average gamer has been farming for a while. Let's see what he's picked up. He's got a nice gear set. He's got an M249 on his back. Fortunately, though, he is target practice for Eric. Will he get Eric? He did get Eric this time. Your average gamer just killed Eric Cartman. Got a nice gear set for himself. And he is spawned near Weepslayer. I think we will allow them to build a base, get some nice momentum going, and then just crush that momentum and end their happiness. Because they are filthy teamers on a solo server. And that is what they deserve. Eric Cartman is hacking. Well, he's right about that one. That's for sure. And it looks like your average gamer and Weepslayer are going back to this island where they might be making a nice base. Before we allow them to do that, though, we're going to act like there is some resistance on the island in order to really give them some motivation to build quicker. Fortunately for this guy, they are raiding him with their ill-gotten gains. Now, we can't really allow that because they are teamers. Is Eric Cartman a bot? You're either a bot or an aimbotter. Hey, that's actually kind of a compliment. I've been working on my M249 spray. I used to accuse people of aimbotting too and like scripting and stuff, but like it is actually pretty easy to control your M249 recoil. You gotta like pull down your mouse. Eric is hacking, so they're not really accusing me of ESP. They're more accusing me of like aimbotting or scripting. So like that's kind of a compliment for sure. Why doesn't the admin ban him? If the admin was banning people, rest assured average gamer would be the first one getting banned. So this guy has 92 Pookies. He actually was doing pretty well for himself, and he was getting raided by the teamers. So I think I'm going to upgrade his base for him a little bit. I will say out of all the door skins I have on my server, this is probably my favorite one. I don't really know who the girl is, but she is making a very nice pose. And we're gonna put a lock, and we're gonna create the key, and we'll put the key in his chest. Now maybe he'll figure it out. Personally, I think I'd rather have this side facing outwards. It's just more aesthetically pleasing, I think. And so we did upgrade the rest of the base to armored. It's actually more fortified than it was before they started raiding it. And it looks like this might be a teamer's base. There's two people that got access to the cupboard, as well as average gamer. I don't know how average gamer got access to it, but I think he got access to it while he was raiding maybe. But there's a bag here, And there's a bag on this side too, which is kind of odd. So I might have just helped out some teamers, which kind of feels bad, man. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say they weren't teaming because I didn't see it. And unfortunately, it looks like Average Gamer did log off as well as his friend. But I hope they did learn some kind of lesson. Whatever lesson that was, you can kind of decide for yourself.